What's going on, guys? TBF Gaming. Welcome back to a brand new episode of City of Heroes. That's right, guys, back in City of Heroes. So excited to jump in it today. We had to take a full couple weeks off as we finished our move. We went all the way from one side of the world to another. We're finally about settled. We got a few of our things. We're still waiting on our furniture and everything. I've got a computer, a desk, and a chair, and a few other things in the house, and that's pretty much it. Now, in the last episode, we kind of talked a little bit about Wentworth, the actual auction house in the game. I'm really upset with that video because I did it on a really bad laptop. The quality was bad. You can see we're back to normal. Everything looks good again. Everything should be smooth. We're still setting up our audio and trying to get everything just right there, so it may take some tweaking there, but I'll make sure at least the last video where we had that really bad music, that won't happen again. But here we go, back with Red Blaze, doing our leveling. We did play a little bit on the laptop while we were in one of the hotels in transit, and we're up to level 29. We should hit level 30 today. I'm hoping we'll get to level 30. Now let's talk about the things that we did talk about in the last video. Thank you to the comments kind of helping us out and figuring out the things that we weren't 100% sure on, or just giving us tips and tricks. We 100% appreciate it. So we've been doing a little bit more buying and selling. Oh, we got a couple new things here. Let's go ahead and get those two things that we bought. We got something we're still bidding on there, and we got lots of stuff that we sold. Check this out. Should be quite a bit of money. 10,000, 1,000, 6,000, 600,000. Nice. Sold two for 210,000. Sold for 550,000. Wow, that was really high. So there you go. We got 1.4 million right there. So hopefully we'll be able to get some more money here going really quickly, but that at least gives us a little bit of a head start so we can go get some more enhancements. Now we'll talk a little bit just quickly, a couple things we didn't really realize. If you go into some of these, like this one right here, it was selling for 100,000. I don't know why it went so far down, but if you go into, let's look at heavy water. That's a good one to look at. Heavy water, you can see it's kind of all over the place for how much it sells. It just really goes up and down. Depends how it's going to actually get listed. We're selling it for 2,222, so it may sell, it may not. But something we kind of learned from the comments is you shouldn't always do this round number. You should go 5 up, 5 over to kind of give you a better chance of selling, at least from what I'm hearing. And now I don't know how it works in terms of order of who actually gets it, but I think it's really cool just to kind of look at the prices that you can get it for. There's a few things that we're selling for like really high price. These were selling for 100,000 just a couple days ago. Now it's not. Same with these ones down here. These ones were selling for 100,000 each time. I went ahead and put them on here for quite a bit higher just to leave them in there, and hopefully we get a nice high price on it. If we do, cool. If not, not a big deal. We're not real stressed out about it, but we're gonna leave those there. So we kind of got to talk about that. I'm not too upset with that, but unfortunately the rest of the video, we went to the university and actually went and crafted some enhancements. And what we did is we took a look at a couple of these enhancements right here. If you can maybe see it on the screen right there, it's the one that we actually crafted. The effectiveness does not vary as security level changes. So this is 34.8% increase recharge rate no matter what. Now if you go into your actual enhancements here, another thing I didn't realize is these things don't actually stack 6 at a time. I remember this happening way back when it happened. There's a thing that got started back in the day called ED. So I was going to title the video, "What is ED?" But don't Google that. Don't look that up. Basically, Enhancement Diversification basically is the amount of enhancements that you can put in these slots before they start losing effectiveness. Because you can see right here, this increases recharge rate at a rate of 35%. That's what each one of them says. You can see that. So if my math is correct, that's 35, 35, 70, 35, 35, 140, 35, 35, 210. So you would think this is 210% recharge rate. It's not. Look up here, it's 111%. The way that it works is the first 3, and now I could pull this up on the website and give you the exact numbers, but the first 3 give you pretty much full. After that, you start losing some effectiveness. Like these ones give you 35. After that, you get 17.5. After that, you get 8 point something something, and after that you get 4 point something something, and that kind of comes out to your total amount. I'm sorry, the first 2 would be 70. This one would be 17.5, and then you would get the 8 and the 4 and the 2, and that gives you your total of 111. What this does is this allows you to, or it kind of forces you to use different enhancements across the board, because then instead of using, in this one I can also put a 2-hit buff. I can put the 2-hit buff on there and it's going to help it out, or I can put a reduce endurance cost so it doesn't hit me so bad endurance wise, and that just kind of gives you an idea. That it kind of forces you. Now back in the day with blasters and tankers, you could like wipe out an entire mission with just those 2 guys. You could have your tanker go around and attract the entire map and that way you would actually have everyone in one area. He could aggro the entire map, all the bad guys, bring them all into one area, and the blaster could hit every single one of them. Now that's not the way anymore. Kind of wanted to see what's going on over here. Kind of look at the costumes today. We made some graphic settings changes too. It actually should look a little bit cleaner today is what we're hoping. But yeah, so the tanker could bring everyone together, the blaster could hit everyone, but when they changed it, they made it to where you can only hold aggro of so many enemies at once, and you can only hit so many enemies at once with your powers. So the blaster can't clear a whole map with his AoE attacks or anything like that. But now we're going to go out to, I was kind of doing a little bit of leveling in a zone called Croatoa. Croatia? Let me look at it. Hold on. We're going to look at it because I'm pronouncing it horribly. But I wanted to show it to you. It's one of my favorite zones. It's a just really cool, unique zone. We've gone through most of the missions there. I don't know if we got even another contact there, but it's such a cool mission. I mean, a cool area that I want to make sure we show it to you. So here we go. It's definitely just a really cool area. But here's the first video back into City of Heroes. We're going to jump into a little bit. So I guess the main thing that we talked about was just the Enhancement Diversification, the ED. That I think that's a really important thing to keep in mind because it's something that I didn't really realize. Also, within settings, if you guys have seen the last episodes how everything gets kind of blurry away from us, you kind of notice that it looks a lot better. In the one of the last videos, I think it was the costume contest video, someone told us to come down here and check out depth of field effects. We had it enabled. You want to go ahead and disable that. That way it looks a little bit clearer further away. Otherwise it gets blurry further away, which I guess would help if you're running like a lower end, like for our laptop. It probably would have been a good thing. Now this zone is legit. Check this out. We got some really cool creatures inside of this one. These are the furbolg. I don't know how to say it. But these giant pumpkin-headed guys. These guys are pretty cool. They definitely are fun to attack. Check this guy out. There we go. Just take a few attacks to get these guys out of here. There we go. Getting hit with pumpkins. There we go. Awesome, right? So now we also changed our actual attack patterns. You'll notice that our attacks on the bottom are different. This is based off the comments that you guys have given us. We went ahead and got rid of Fire Breath. Fire Breath's awesome. I love it. It's got the cool cone damage. It does damage over time. It hits several characters, but it means you have to get in really close. We kind of changed our build around to where we don't have to get in that close. Also, I'm going to stop using maneuvers because it just saps too much of our actual endurance. We're still a little bit of an endurance hog. I did add a couple. If you look down here, I added a couple to stamina. Oh, I think I have one more I can add. Hold on. Do I? Yeah, we do. That'll help out just a little bit more. There we go. All right. But the biggest one that we added, these ones now go fast enough to where I can pretty much alternate which one I'm using. We click this one, and we do our sniper weapon before we do anything else, and that thing is crazy powerful. So we're pretty much hitting number 7, which is our sniper, number 4, which is our AoE, and then Blaze, and those are our ones that are kitted out for the best damage. Now Flares and Fire Blast are awesome because even if you're in a status effect like Sleep or Hold, it still seems to fire off, which is what I think is really cool. See, so now that one's still charging up. We can hit that one, and we can hit another sniper shot right there. And a lot of times we can actually take these guys out before we even get hit. So now it's not quite the same when you're fighting guys that are pretty much the same level as you. So let's go out further into the zone here. Which way do we want to go? So we've already talked to most of the people in here. We could go into the university so I can show you how to craft enhancements again, but I think you guys kind of get that. You go in there. If you have a recipe for it, you can craft it. Really cool. Let's go. What do we got over here? Here's another set of bad guys over here. This is the Cabal. A bunch of witches. Really cool looking. They're definitely a little bit of a pain in the butt. They kind of remind me of Circle of Thorns, like with all the status effects I always get hit from these guys. These ones over here are the... I can't pronounce this one either. Tuatha de Danon, something like that. I can never pronounce any of these characters here. Take these guys out real quick. There we go. Can we hit him with one more sniper shot? Again. Now, sometimes when we're doing the actual aim, it does last long enough that we can get 2 sniper shots off. It just really depends on just luck, really, because it doesn't seem to be very consistent. Alright, let's go a little further back. There's the furbolg again. Oh, there we go. There's a level 30 boss. He's a little higher than me, but I think we can take him out. Let's go damage. Alright, let's see if we can do this. I don't know if they're both bosses. Oh, they are. Dang. Gotta be a little careful. Alright. Oh, no, we're gonna die. Oh, no. There we go. got one of them at least. There we go. Come on, hit one more sniper shot. Come on, come on. Yes. That's the big one. Oh, she's running. Wow. Alright, let's see if we can catch her and finish her off. Interesting. There we go. That's some good XP right there. We definitely want to take those out. Look at that. 3,700, almost 3,800 XP just from that. Alright, what do we got over here? More Cabal. Now, I want to show you in the far, I think it's far north, there's some really cool stuff up here. They're my favorite guys to attack on this map. And there's some pretty good XP if we don't die a lot. Which does happen sometimes. Alright, we got all the different people here. We also added I don't remember if we did this in the last episode, but we added Afterburner. Someone mentioned that. It is a game changer. We can fly crazy fast. Now, the one downside of that, don't be like me and try to attack people once you have that turned on. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Level 34. That ain't happening. But these are the guys. These are the red caps. They are basically little, like, I don't know, what do you call them? Gnomes. They're like gnomes. I don't know. That's 31. Woof. This is a rough zone, but if I can find a few that we can take out, we can do this. 34. 31. Yeah, this is kind of the top end over here. Now, these things I don't think I can attack. The Will of the Wisp, I don't think I can attack them. But this is one of my favorite zones. I like going around here and leveling. Oh, no. Oh, well. I guess we're attacking these guys. Hold on. Let's turn everything off. Yo, don't get too close to those guys. There we go. One done. Oh, who are we attacking now? Okay, here we go. We got more guys coming. These guys we can take out pretty quickly. There we go. Now you gotta be careful with these guys. They do, if you don't take them out, there's some of them that respawn into bigger guys. So, hopefully we'll see that happen here in a second. Basically, if you don't take them out quick enough, they turn into the much larger ones. There we go. Take this guy out. Take these guys with a little attack and we'll take out that boss up there. There we go. Oh, he still hit us. Nice. Alright, inspiration's full. Let's get a bit of accuracy going. There we go. Oh, he just threw a freaking guy at us. Oh, is it gonna kill us? That was weird. There we go. Alright, that dude hit pretty hard. Are these both bosses? They are. These guys. Right, a couple more hits here. Yeah, but now that we're back and now that we're playing, we're gonna make a really hard push to try and get ourselves up to. Dang, that was a big hit too. We're gonna make a big push to get ourselves closer and closer to 50. Playing mainly single player with this guy, and then I want to start another one. We've got a mastermind that we kind of started that we're having a lot of fun with. That I think might be our main multiplayer guy. If not that, a controller. We've got a controller that I love, especially when they start getting the pets and stuff. Yeah, there we go. Oof. All right, there we go. Just like that, we already have. Oh, no, careful! Don't get too close. Let's see if we can get up here real quick for these guys. Now we don't have. Do we still have double XP going? We don't. We probably should have went ahead and increased XP. In fact, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go ahead and double our XP for a little bit so we can hit level 30 tonight. I'm gonna go do that, and then we'll come back here and continue leveling on these guys. And this will be kind of the zone that we hang out in today. Really enjoying this zone though. This is one of my favorite ones to kind of run around and do some things in. So let's go get some double XP going, and then I'll meet you guys back when we're about to hit level 30. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right, we finally got to see something that we've been wanting to see for a while. Check it out, Sally the monster. So this is the actual like Loch Ness monster. I don't know why it's going through the island, but let's go ahead and take a look at it here. Look at this. Now I don't even know if we can attack it. It's been so long. Let's find out. Or if it attacks us, I really don't know. Let's find out. Oh, we killed it. Okay. Interesting. So there you go, Sally the monster. We actually killed it. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, so we're almost level 30. We're so close. We've died so many times in the last like just few minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and finish this out right now. We're gonna get to level 30 right here. I'm gonna play a little smarter. Hopefully get up here. There's a nice little spot that I can usually get to right past the store and the War Witch, which is the leveling person in this level. In fact, let me show you War Witch. It's kind of a cool little NPC here, like so. There you go. Actual little ghost lady. Very, very cool. So that's that. Now right over here, is it this one? Yeah, usually right here there's like all these different bosses that you can go through and take them out. Usually you can pick a couple off without dying. We'll see if we can get in there. Oh, no. Okay, we're down here. Okay, let's get going here. Bam. Bam. It's all about, gotta do lots of damage before he gets here. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now the bad part here is sometimes these guys attack at the same time. Alright, here we go. Take him out quick. Got him. Perfect. Before he was even ready. Alright. Okay, that one's already going. Dang it. There we go. Come on. Alright, there we go. Hit him one last time. Yes. They just do so much damage. We end up dying almost every time. Look at that. We are now about 13,000, give or take, from the next level. Now, we do have debt. If you guys haven't seen this before, you do incur debt when you die, and we die so often that we're starting to fight uphill battles all the time. Alright, let's go over here. Nope. Okay, those guys are a little too high. And see, these guys are really good to take out. It's just sometimes they huddle so close together that it's hard to attack just one of them. I think we can do it. Let's start with these guys over here. Alright, let's go with hover. For full on damage. Alright. I'm gonna stay up here just in case his friend comes. Come on. There we go. Alright, one more guy. Oh, we got a badge for something. What was the badge for? We got the Thunder Maven badge. Okay. No, I'm sorry. The Uncanny Insight badge. Alright, perfect. Let's go move on to the next guy. Hit him with everything. Yes, perfect. Alright, cool. We're almost through them. We're so close now. We're at 192. Yeah, if we were getting full XP for this, we'd probably already be there. Go. Come on, refill, refill. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Alright, we're going to have to rest it out for just a second. That puts us at 193. We're almost there. Let's go like this. Alright, come on. Wait on one of these two to refill. Alright, here we go. This time, we got the last couple. Come on. Come back out. Alright, let's see if we can draw just one of them. They're both coming. This might be the end. finish him. Oh, dang, we died anyway. Dang it. Man, that's been the problem right there. We were pretty much out of debt, and we're back in debt again. And we're, like, right there. Do we have enough to combine any of these? We don't. All right, back to the hospital. Back out there one more time, and then we should hit the level up. All right, let's fight some people that are our own level here. We can actually get through them really quickly. There we go. Watch us still die. Come on, finish her off. Get her? There we go. Alright, how much now? Oh man, we were ridiculously close. Alright. Power upgrade. There we go. Another 407. We should hit level 30 any second now. Come on. Let's get across here. There we go. This should be it right here. Come on. More levels. Come on, fire, fire, fire. Yes, there it is. Level 30, huge, huge. There we go. We're, what, 60% of the way to 50, which is still a long way away. Oh, I didn't see the will of the wisp coming. There we go. Very, very nice. All right, cool. Let's get out of here. So level 30 finally. I don't know if that unlocks anything for us. I think we get one power. Where's Warwitch at? Right there. All right, let's go level up real quick. See if we get one more power out of it, or if we get... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's go find out. I can't remember when it is that it starts spacing out, where it's like every third power, or every third level up. All right, train to next level. Okay, so we get one now. So, cauterizing aura, I'm told don't take that. Probably none of these, any of the actual like close-up things, probably shouldn't take those. Victory rush. The defeat of an opponent gives your team a rush of adrenaline. The excitement of victory increases. The recovery reduces the endurance cost of your powers. Let's see. This power's recharge time cannot be reduced. Recharge is very long. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if we should do that one, or if there's another power pool that we should try to take from. We were kind of thinking about doing concealment just to help us kind of sneak around a little bit. I don't know. See, stealth, invisibility, phase shift, so I don't think they can hit you at all, and misdirection. Fighting, leaping, medicine. Medicine might not be a bad idea because we can do aid self, which will help us heal a little bit. That wouldn't be bad, right? Or sorcery. You know what? I'm going to wait on this because I don't know what the next right thing to take for this build is. Maybe I'll get into Discord and actually ask a couple questions because I'm not really sure. But that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. Level 30 finally. It's absolutely awesome. We're going to keep cruising on this guy. Red Blaze is going to get to level 50. This will be our first level 50 in the new iteration of City Heroes. Hopefully, at least, if we can keep going with it. But level 30, 20 levels to go. It's going to get longer and longer, and I don't know if we're going to be able to stay single player the whole time. I do want to try. But like I said, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment down below, all those kind of things. And I will see you in the next episode of City of Heroes Homecoming. Thanks, guys.